What up world, what it do? What's up? This is Jay from that Cotton Candy here, and I just want to say welcome to all of you. Welcome to the old subscribers. Welcome to the new subscribers. Just welcome, even if you're just passing by. I just want to say welcome to you guys. And for those that have been sticking around, well, I pulled myself towards myself. I haven't uploaded in ages. I just want to also say thank you to you guys. Today I will be doing a high puff video and showing you guys how I actually achieve my high puff. Guys, there's so much going to be happening in today's video. I'm going to attempt to walk you guys through the whole video and talk instead of adding music, because I have actually seen a comment or two where someone just said that they actually wished I would explain more. So I'm just like, okay, let's try and do that. So without further ado guys, let's just get into this video. And by the way guys, what do you guys think of this sleeping bonnet? It's a reversible sleeping bonnet, so you guys see the mess that is my hair at this moment. Yeah, so it's a reversible bonnet. If you guys are actually interested in purchasing these bonnets in SA only, unfortunately, in South Africa, I'm gonna put the details in the description box. Guys, if you guys don't know how, or not how, but if you guys don't know why you should be sleeping in satin bonnets, I'm gonna try and make a video as well about that, because this is protecting the fro at all costs. So this is not a luxury, this is a necessity guys. So yeah, it's a satin bonnet. So yeah, we'll be selling these, or we are already selling them. Can you guys see I'm rambling? But yeah, I'm so nervous guys, I'm so nervous. I honestly don't know why. So let me just pull up. And by the way, this is my favorite. This is I don't know, a t-shirt, long sleeve. It's my favorite. So if you guys see me in more than one video in this thing, this is my favorite, absolutely favorite thing to wear when I'm at home. Yeah, okay guys, this is shea butter. Before I even get to my hair, I just need to moisturize my face, because I actually took a shower and I wanted to show you guys one of the uses that I have for shea butter as well, is just moisturizing my skin. I'm not really a fan of makeup, right? Because makeup and me, I have sensitive eyes, so makeup really messes up my eyes. They become red and whatnot. So I try to stay away from all that. And something else as well, I'm not a makeup artist, so most of the time I look a hot mess. So in here there's actually baby powder. I almost said the other word, but in here this is baby powder. So I apply shea butter to my skin, and then I put on this to get a matte effect where my skin is not shiny for camera. And just blend it out with the brush. Also, the trick with the baby powder is not to put on too much, or you're gonna look like a clown. You are going to look crazy. Okay, so once that is done, once I'm happy with it, and I'm happy that I have blended all the baby powder, and I'm also not gonna do my eyebrows in front of you guys. I don't want anyone to come for me and say oh, your eyebrows just look crazy. No, we are not going to do that. I'll do it off camera or something. So now we are starting with our hair. If you guys can see, my skin is not shiny. Baby powder and shea butter, that is what I use to get my skin nice and matte. Okay, so now back to the hair guys. As you guys can see, this is 4C hair. I have low porosity 4C hair. So in here there's actually hot water, because I just feel that if I use hot water, it actually opens up my hair follicles, and then the product can absorb nicely. Not only the product, but my hair becomes manageable as well. So I'm just going to spritz my hair with this hot water. And as I'm also spritzing, I'm pulling my hair and stretching it as well. Currently in my hair there's a bit of gel. Yeah, there's a bit of gel and some shea butter and some other products, creams and stuff, because I was doing the lock method. So that's the white residue. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the white residue that you guys are seeing. Let me just turn around so you guys, I'm not sure if you will be even able to see, but let me just turn around, and I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there is the steamer. Guys, like I'm promoting steaming your hair, but that is a video for another day. But there's my steamer there. Okay, so let me turn around so you guys can see. Okay, so I am not stingy with the water. No, I am drenching my hair in water. Okay, so it has been like, I think it has been 2 days since I did the lock method. So my hair still has product in, but it's also a bit dry. I'm just gonna do the lock method again. So I'm actually pulling my hair up. Let me just lean back so you guys can see. I'm pulling my hair up so I can also make sure that I got in some water here at the front and the back and the sides. Yeah. And once that is done, now remember the lock method is liquid, oil and cream, but most of the time I do the LCO, liquid, cream and oil or shea butter. So most of the time that's what I do. That's the method that I use. That's what works for me. So in here is like the last bit of Aunt Jackie's hydrating sealing butter. This one, it's really a good one. I won't lie, I absolutely love this butter. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take this much. That's all that I'm going to use, and I'm gonna rub it in my hands until it becomes like this. So I'm gonna rub it for a few seconds, and once that is done, I'm just going to pat my hair. And work it in as well. So I'm working it in. Once that is done, I'm going to the shea butter. This is shea butter. If you guys want to buy shea butter from us, I'm also going to drop the details in the description box. This is 250 milliliters, and you can get it currently for 120 rand. Whew. Guys, I don't know, you guys are making me nervous. Like I sound so breathless. So yeah, I'm also just going to rub the shea butter into my hands until it warms up and melts away, because like I said, I have low porosity hair, so for me it's better if I do this and put it onto my hair, because I also feel that then my hair also just absorbs it better. Because I have 4C hair, as I have mentioned, taking a bit more shea butter, which means that if I wear my hair like this, it tends to knot at the ends. So what I do, I just put in more shea butter to make sure that the ends are nice and covered. Like even if the hair wants to knot and tangle, it is moisturized, it is sealed. And then when your hair is moisturized, it actually will not knot as easily. So once I'm done with this process, I'm gonna take a rubber band. No, this is not a rubber band. I don't know, a scrunchie. What do people call it? Okay. I'm gonna take this and just pull my hair up. So once I have gathered all my hair, I'm gonna put it in here and tie it maybe like twice, just to hold it together. Now this is not where I'm going with this hairstyle. That is just to hold it up. So up next, I'm gonna use this gel. This is Funky Style gel. This is like one of the cheapest gels you will get, and it's actually a very good gel. I bought it in Joburg. I'm from Pretoria. I bought it in Joburg, I think Crown Mines or something. Yeah, this is actually one of the only places that I've seen this. Rada said she saw it at the flea market somewhere. But this is really, it's an inexpensive gel and it really does the things. So if you can find it somewhere, Funky Style gel, I would really recommend it for you guys. I would really recommend it. So yeah, I'm gonna put some gel onto my hands and then just put it on my hair. Like this. Right? So this is what I do. So now I've done the front part, then I'm gonna take a bit more and actually put some onto the back, towards the back. So once that is done, I'm gonna take my brush. I forgot to actually put something onto my lips. Guys, I suffer from dry lips. This is really, it is truly a miracle balm. I bought it from Clicks. This really does the things. Like my lips were so dry, not even Zambak could do anything for me. So that one really works for me. Yeah, so now I'm taking the brush and just brushing my hair up, gathering the little flock. So as I'm brushing it with the brush, I'm just using my hands to smooth it down as well. It's actually something I forgot to do, and that was to take out the baby hairs. Like my mom, she's like, you are too old to have baby hairs. And then she mocks me. She's like, dude, like, what is this? And I'm actually like going to do my baby hair on camera, and I hope I don't mess it up, because yeah, I'm not a pro with this. Like some people, they just lay their edges and the edges are laid for days. Like, okay, so now when your hair is nice and smooth, we're going to do our baby hairs and just wish for the best, guys. I'm not a pro at this. Like I said, I'm not a pro at this. And I have these braids, right? These braids, I just feel they snatched my edges because they were floor length braids, mbalantu braids. They are what I call mbalantu braids. So they were long, they were heavy, they snatched my edges. And then after that, I noticed like the situation here was not popping, okay? And then I went to buy like gel. I was like, listen, I'm not gonna look funny, so let me just buy this gel. And then I went for the got2b glued, okay? I went for this gel. And I'm actually going to do like a review of this gel because, okay, let me show you guys, right? This gel, this is the got2b glued. This is what it looks like. It's clear. Let me try and show you guys. It's a clear gel, so I'm not sure if you guys see that. So if I just take the got2b glue gel and I try to glue it down, today it's actually working, because I also think it's because I have in the other gel in my hair. So today it seems like my hair is behaving. So this side of my hair, I don't know, but this side of my edges, it's like they have a mind of their own. So if I just use the got2b glue like this, I feel it doesn't do the things. Like it doesn't, you know, when you take the brush and you're trying to swoop, it just doesn't swoop like I wanted to swoop. So then I went and I got this. I actually had this already. This is the Isoplus Hairline and Edge Holding Gel, okay? So this gel actually does the swoop, but because I have 4C edges, it doesn't hold them down like I want it to hold them down. It's like I can put this on and then just walk to the corner, like just give me a few minutes and then my edges are just like standing to attention. So no. So I'm combining these two actually. That is how I lay my edges. If you have seen any picture of me on Instagram where my edges laid, these two, this is how I lay my 4C4 type edges. I don't know about anyone else, but yeah, it is nothing to be ashamed of as long as your edges are laid, because sometimes I feel, I actually saw a post where someone was like, if you use more than one product to do yada yada to your hair is not natural. Listen, we are all at different junctures in our natural hair journeys. As long as you get a certain result, you can even use 100 products. As long as you buy the products with your own money or they send you the products, it does not matter. Like, you have to do what works for you, okay? So I use 2 products to lay my edges. Some people use 1 product to lay their edges, and it's absolutely fine as long as your edges are laid, okay? So yeah, this is the Isoplus. I'm just shaping it with the Isoplus. And like I said, I'm not a pro at laying edges, guys. This is just me doing the best that I can, doing the best. So sometimes it is also better to use a comb to just get the swoop, because sometimes the toothbrush just does not do the things. So now I'm adding more of the Isoplus gel, right? And that is also why I do like the shea butter and baby powder beforehand, because I don't want to like lay my edges and then also have to come through with the baby powder on top of this situation right here. So that's why. So once I'm done combing them, giving them their shape with the comb, then I come through with the toothbrush, and when I'm happy with the way they look on this side, then I move on to this side. So once again, Isoplus is coming through with the things. Some people can lay their edges with just Isoplus. My edges are hardcore. These ones are Buffalo Soldiers. And me saying that is not I'm dissing my edges, no. Like, my sisters don't need to go through all this to lay their edges, but I do. And I'm okay with it. Okay, so once I'm happy with the swoop, and you see these vandals here in the middle, once again Isoplus coming through. I take the comb and swoop it. Okay, now I'm happy with the shape of my edges, and this is where got2b glued comes in. So now I'm taking a bit, putting it on my finger, and then I'm just going to like make sure my edges stay in place, and that is what got2b glued does for me, right? But make sure that you don't put on too much, just a bit. So you see this side, they were already reverting back. So once I've put on got2b, I just go in with a brush to make sure. And that is how I lay my edges. Guys, I'll be back just now. I'm just going to put a wrap onto my hair to just set my edges, so I'll be back in a few. Hey guys, so I am back. I've laid my edges, so let's just see. Okay, so my edges are laid. The thing about got2b glued is, even though it says no white residue, it actually does have a white residue, especially the following day. I don't know if it is because maybe I put on too much, but I don't think that's the case. So if you guys can see here, there's a bit of white, but all you do is just take a bit of water, and yeah, that is sorted. actually not liking. Okay, I'm not liking the way that it's sit there. So that's all I did, and now that is done. Okay, so now just to complete my puff, because this is not the end look, I'm gonna take this puff cuff, as this is a puff cuff. If you guys want this puff cuff, I would suggest that you guys actually go to Chinese shops. Also go to shops like Kit Kat, these cash and carry shops, Kit Kat, Osbro, yeah, shops like that. Go and look for the, because that's where I got mine. So this is a puff cuff, and I have actually tied my hair down. So now I'm just going to take the puff cuff, put it around here, it actually locks here in front. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but here in front. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take out, I don't know what you guys call it, I call it a bobbin. So I don't know what you guys call it. A rubber band. No, it's not a rubber band. A scrunchie. So now when the scrunchie is out, then I'm just gonna start pulling my hair. And this is my puff. Currently my hair is still wet from the moisture, but as the day progresses it's going to dry, and then yeah, it's actually getting dark outside. I think it's the clouds, it's getting cloudy. So if I open the curtain, sometimes there's too much light. So let's just try a bit, because I feel like now I'm in the dark, you guys cannot really see what I'm doing. So yeah, this is now the situation. So this is my puff. Gonna turn around and try to show you guys from the back as well. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a next video. Bye.